friends, and welcome back to another video. I am Tabitha and I was born to DIY. So first, let me say thank you and welcome to all the new subscribers. I am delighted to have you a part of the family. And for those that are returning, thank you. I truly greatly appreciate each and every last one of you. Okay, so as you can see, I am doing a voiceover. So you see that mic that's blinking? Yeah, it was telling me, honey, that the battery was dying. So I thought I was actually recording and I wasn't. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this video. It is shopping haul. Yes, friends, it is. So I have a small shopping haul that I want to share with you all, and I hope that you like it as much as I do. So, friends, I am telling you that I'm about to show you something. So, if you remember in the last video, I stated to you that I wanted to do this little DIY in the kitchen. Well, the DIY that I wanted to do in the kitchen was on my countertops, if you remember. And I told you that I wanted, to do the DIY. But I'm going to do a marble contact. I'm going to show you that shortly. But anyway, what I just showed you, was 22-inch wine barrel planters. And I got those from Sam's. They were $14.99, okay? And they was on sale last year. These barrels I purchased last summer, and I used those with 4x4s, and I used cement, and I used them, of course, to hang my lights in, as well as I put plants in there on top of the cement. And I drilled holes into the pot so that way the water can drain. I will make sure I include that playlist in the iCards so that way you can go back, catch up to what's going to be coming this spring and summer in the backyard. And you can also see these barrels. And listen, you're not going to be able to purchase these barrels nowhere else for $14.99. Not Lowe's nor Home Depot. Excuse me, and I recently seen a smaller barrel at Rose's, and they was not $14.99 at Rose's, okay? And your girl love Rose's, but I'm telling you, they was more than that. Anyway, so now I'm about to show you the marble contact paper. So I couldn't just figure out where I had purchased it at first. Was it Temu or Amazon? But it was Temu because I purchased this almost a year ago. It was actually March of last year. I have been getting things, that I wanted to go into the kitchen for me to do it. However, the kitchen was a project I did not get to on last year, but yet, yes, I'm able to get to it this year. So I'm going to use that marble paper on the countertop. Remember in the last video I told you we will be getting the countertops completely redone, but I want to play with it first. I recently just seen another countertop paper that I wanted to use, but I'm going to stick with this one. So yeah, we're going to see how it actually turn out. So let's see. So next I have these wall like mirror. They're trimmed with gold. And I had purchased these from Temu as well. And what I'm telling you is I'm making sure I'm going to put the picture on the screen so that way you can see it also. These mirrors, they come in a set of 12, and they are the teardrops. That's what they call them. And of course, it has the film on them. I purchased 2 sets. They was $9.60 each, yes. So I actually have a total of 24. And yeah, I don't know if I'm going to add that into I don't know, into the entryway or where, but I seen those and I thought they was cute to get those. I don't know. I may play with. I may even decide to try to put it maybe behind me in my little sitting area here. But anyway, that was from Temu. Let's see. Next, I have coming up is also from Temu, and it is actually, I don't know if it's my painting. Nope, it's not. So it is actually my rack. Now, this particular rack is used on there. It can be used for under the sink or on or the countertop. So it is the seasonal rack in the kitchen. When I purchased this, I originally purchased this for it to go under the sink. Okay, this was free. I had only paid $2.99 for shipping, but the original price for this is $12.75. So I actually have to put it together, and I'm gonna see. So now that I have this, if you recall in my last video of me cleaning the kitchen, I had two options of DIYs that I wanted to do with my seasons, because I told you I'm removing them, of course, off of the refrigerator from the magnet shelves. But now I have this. I may test out all three and see exactly which one that I actually like. Now I have these sconces. These sconces is from Temu as well. And I actually was going to DIY these sconces, but since I found those and they was only $9.60, however, it was free for me. I didn't even have to pay the shipping for these. I decided to go ahead and get these, which free is better than me having to purchase the wood, which I wouldn't have to purchase the wood because I have some scraps of wood, but it's going to save me the time of actually having to cut the wood, paint the wood, and all that. So I'm definitely going to test those out. They are very lightweight as well. And I have a couple of candles that I can actually sit on there. So I'm looking forward to putting those in a space. I don't know which space as of just yet, but I'm looking forward to it. So now I am about to show you, oh, these are some black and white placemats. Now, these are cloth. These are from Temu as well. I like these better than some that I had received last year. The ones I got last year, they was black and white, but they was like the spiral design. The black wasn't a true black. It was more of a faded black, and I didn't like, that one. But this one here is definitely black. They actually look really pretty nice as well in the space. I even, after this video, I had laid it on top of the table and it looked pretty nice. Next, I am showing you, I had purchased these pictures. They came with a set of 3, and these are frameless. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm actually going to take some of my scrap wood and create the canvas, because they are like the canvas material. And I think I may put these in the entryway. Now that I'm thinking about it, in this video, I was telling you that I was going to probably add it into the great room. But I think now I want it in the entryway. They are really nice. I mean, the camera is really not doing it any justice, but I'm going to show you an image of those there. Just remember they were frameless when I purchased those. And I'm trying to see actually what was my cost of those, speaking of that. But I'll make sure that I put that on the screen as well, so that way you can see what I paid for those. So now, I am, oh, I think next out is the Dollar Tree. So I went to the Dollar Tree. Now, my sole purpose of going to the Dollar Tree, and this was last weekend, was to go and purchase of the black cube organizers to put them inside of the cube for the actual kitchen. Well, once I got into the Dollar Tree, I got in Dollar Tree and I did everything and got everything but what I supposed to been in there to get. Let me just say that. But anyway, I did get some more seeds. I got two different types of tomato seeds and radish, and they was three for $1.50. These used to be four for $1.25, but as you can see, the price has changed, and we know how that is going. Next, I got from the Dollar Tree was this cup bottle cleaner. The reason I got this is because it is easy to clean out our Yeti and Stanley cups. But for my granddaughter, she has a regular size, but she also has a smaller one. And her smaller one, of course, that's the one she takes to school. And to make sure that she's able to, for me to clean that one because my hand can't fit on the inside, I purchased so I can clean it as well as to make sure her straw is cleaned out. And that was $1.25 from the Dollar Tree. So I'm walking up and down the aisles in the Dollar Tree, and I actually came across these gold butterflies with the flower. They was $1.50, and so I got three of those. I am actually going to put those into my master bathroom. On the wall that is actually painted black. And so that gold is really going to pop and stand out on that black wall. But yes, I wasn't even looking for those. But yes, that came from the Dollar Tree. So next, I got this flower pot. This flower pot was $5, and it's pretty large. But I got this one because it can drain the water. And I got it to actually go into my great room. For anyone that is new, I purchased a large live plant from Sam's about a month ago. The original price was $29, and Sam had all of those large flowers on sale for like $7 and $8. And it's actually an indoor plant, and it's in my great room. And I was looking for a pot that I wanted to put it in indoors. I had one in mind, which is a gray one, but the wall is already gray. The floors is a lighter gray, and the sectional is gray. So I figure it'd be best if I got something else. So I like this black pot, and I'm going to use that, like I said, for this space. Now what I'm showing you is a towel rack. I have this towel rack in my master bathroom, and I purchased it from Amazon, but I needed another rack to go into the hall bathroom. And so I will be installing that into the hall bathroom for the larger towels to be on there. And I think that's pretty much it. So no, I'm going to show you this, but it's not home decor, but I'm going to show you. So for anyone that knows me, or you're new, let me explain to you. I work out, okay? I work out and I exercise almost 6 days a week. If I'm not teaching Zumba or teaching line dance, I am doing my personal exercise for myself. Whereas I'm in my HIIT class, or if I'm lifting weights or whatnot. But I have been going to physical therapy for my back, and I use these resistance bands. And so for these resistant bands, I decided to purchase them for at home. So that way I can continue to work on some of the exercise and the core strength training that I do at physical therapy while at home. So I purchased those, as well as I'm about to show you, I purchased a door resistance. This band, so they have the one that is like to the wall, I didn't want to add anything to the wall. So what I did is I just got the strap that goes around the entire door, and then you're able to attach the resistant bands to it, which that's what I'm showing you now. It goes completely around the door. And so I got those so that way I can continue, like I said, the exercise at home. And I think I paid like maybe 8 for the one strap that goes around the door, as well as the bands. I think they was like $6 for those. So yeah, I'm looking forward to test those out. Actually this week. So anyway, that's what I got. So friends, in a perfect world, let me tell you what I would like. I know I always say this to you, but I'm speaking this stuff into existence. I would love to have at our future home, like, I know I have told you I wanted a separate office for my crafting, right? But I would want it to be to where it's like we have this space for a shipping container. And I would love to have the shipping container and then split that shipping container into 3 rooms on the inside, right? To where it can be my office as well as an exercise room for me, and then my crafting room. And it wouldn't be a she shed, but it would be my getaway, my escape away for me to get work done when I need to get work done, but at the same time, for me to just go and just tune everything else out when I'm exercising or whatnot. So, yeah, that's just me and my perfect world and what I'm thinking. That will be really nice. And then, it will be insulated, of course, central air and heat and all of that in there, but I would love to have that in that space. Anyway, friends, nothing wrong with speaking things into existence and having things mapped out the way that you would actually want it. Okay? Anyway, friends, thank you so much for stopping by today's video. I hope that you have enjoyed this shopping haul. I am looking forward to putting some of these things into the spaces, friend. Remember to please subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future ones. Until next time, friends. Bye.